I'd like to welcome almost all of you to Quiplash. I see the Pope didn't show up again. Now let's do this anyway. This is round one. You'll see 2 prompts on your device. Answer them any way you want. Each answer will go up against someone else's answer, and everyone will vote on which they like most. It's simple. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Okay, here we go. The first prompt is how they really select the next pope. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next one, bad advice for new graduates. It's voting time. And next is a bad use for clam chowder. Vote on your devices. And next, a weapon that should be added to the game Clue. Time to vote. Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. On to round two, where all points are doubled. Doubled, I say. Let's start this show. First one, the worst thing about being a billionaire. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Next in line, a good name for a dog country singer. Vote on your devices. Next up, if you really want to impress the Olympic diving judges, try a dive that involves blank. It's voting time. Coming up next, the worst person to receive a sponge bath from. Time to vote. Round two is no more. Let's see the damage.
Nah.
And now round three, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. The last lash prompt is the most creative thing you can make entirely out of boogers. Let's see the responses. Okay, in this round, you have 3 votes to give to players. You can give them all to one player or spread them out. It's over. Let's take a look at the final scores. Not waste any time. I'm Schmitty, this is Quiplash, and we're on Earth. I think that about covers it. Okay, let's have a good clean fight. No quips below the belt. This is round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Let's take a look. First up, the worst name for a big and tall store. Okay, pick your favorite. Okay, next one. What Michelangelo said as he chiseled David's penis. And next is, the worst road trip would start with someone blank. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, a name for a board game designed to give children nightmares. That's all for round one. Here's the scoreboard. Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. The drama. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. Our first prompt is, come up with a name for a new TV show that has the word spanky in it. Next one, the most annoying coworker would constantly blank. Time to vote. Next up, the worst invention that starts with spray on. It's voting time. Next in line, a sign you wouldn't want to see at a seafood restaurant. Round 2 is now complete. Let's see who completed it well. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. The prompt is a group activity at a really bad summer camp. All right, we're ready. Give out your votes now. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard. Andy here. Welcome to Quiplash. Well, that's everybody, I guess. Have fun and keep your hands where I can see them. Time for round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Let's start this show. Starting things off, what you would expect Justin Bieber's line of fragrances to smell like. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. And next, the worst thing to find growing on your neck. Time to vote. Next in line, a weird thing for a bank robber to demand in a hostage situation. Vote on your devices. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. It's time for round two, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled. Let's take a look. First one, an unusual special skill to include on your resume. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next one, the worst part about being 7 feet tall. Time to vote. Next up, a bad occupation for a robot to have. It's voting time. That's the end of round two. Let's take a look at the scores. This is round three, the last lash. Points are tripled and everyone gets the same one single prompt this time. Your last prompt is... the worst thing to do when a bear is right next to you. Time to take a look. Vote away. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. This is Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, and you're an acceptable group of players. Well, slap your uncle and get on a camel, 'cause here we go. This is round one. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Okay, here we go. First up, come up with a TMZ celebrity headline from 5 years in the future. Okay, pick your favorite. Okay, next one. You know you're in for a bad taxi ride when blank. Vote on your devices. Coming up next, the best news you could get today. Time to vote. That's the end of round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Round two is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Let's take a look. Our first prompt is something you'd be surprised to see come out of a pimple you pop. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. And next is a completely wrong way to spell Jennifer Aniston. It's voting time. Next one. The only thing worse than standing in a really long line is standing in a really long line for blank. Vote on your devices. And that's all for round two. Fire up the scoreboard. This is round three, the last lash. One final chance to catch up. Point values are tripled, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Our last lash prompt is the real reason Mr. Clean is grinning. Everybody's in. Vote with your votes now. That's all. Now for the final scores. Hey there, Schmitty's the name, Quiplash is the game. My, what an attractive group. Oh, sorry, I was talking to my framed photo of the cast of Frasier. This is round one. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. The first prompt is, what bears dream about all winter? Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Coming up next, the name of an all-male version of Hooters. It's voting time. Next in line, the best use for a leftover meatball. Time to vote. Round one is in the books. Let's see the scores. Time for round two, where everything is worth 2 times as much as that silly round one. Let's start this show. First up, a poor substitute for underwear. Okay, pick your favorite. Next up, if at first you don't succeed, it's voting time. Okay, next one. An obscure Surgeon General warning that most people don't know about: smoking may cause blank. Vote on your devices. We've reached the end of round 2. Let's see what happened. And now round 3, the last lash. Point values are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time. Our prompt is the big crazy twist at the end of the next M. Night Shyamalan movie. He was blank the whole time. All right, here's the board. Apply your votes. That's it. Let's take a look at the final scores. Hi there, I'm your host, Schmitty, and I'm kind of excited to be here. Yep, I think I already know who the funny one is. Well, we'll see if I'm right. This is round 1. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Okay, here we go. Starting things off, a good fake name to use when checking into a hotel. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. And next, come up with a name for a beer made especially for monkeys. It's voting time. Next one. Something they will probably never make a series of commemorative stamps for. Time to vote. That's round one. Let's take a look at the scores. Round two time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me. Let's take a look. Our first prompt is something you can make out of body hair. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Coming up next, a TMZ headline you really want to see. It's voting time. And next is what your pancreas tests revealed. Vote on your devices. And that's all for round two. Fire up the scoreboard. Welcome to the last lash, the final round. Stakes are tripled. There's just one prompt, and you're all getting it. Your prompt is: if a genie gives you 3 wishes, the best things to wish for are 1, $1 billion, 2, eternal life, and 3, blank. Okay, soak it in. Hand out your votes. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.